Hello there, folks, and welcome to another edition of
This is just in.
First up in the news, Greta Thunberg was just announced as Time Magazine's Person of the Year. The pint-sized eco-fascist celebrated this achievement by threatening to execute world leaders that don't listen to her demands. I'm not joking. Greta made the public statement that she would make sure we put world leaders against the wall if they don't tackle global warming. The phrase is a reference to a firing squad lining up those who they intend to execute against the wall before opening fire. Person of the Year? Well, it fits the mold made by other winners of that title from Time Magazine. And in other news, Dick Masterson has brought together artists from across the internet to join forces and create the ultimate Christmas album, Fatsmas. It's a Christmas album produced by My Room Records, filled with festive Christmas songs dedicated to mocking disgraced YouTube creator and boulder collector Mundane Matt. And boy, were people excited. One of the projects advertised as being on the album was a performance of the Christmas classic Feliz Navidad, sung by the beloved YouTube creator Dame Pesos. However, when it came time for the album to be released, and orders had already been made, My Room Records broke this news on the Dick Show podcast.
You were wondering when he called in whether or not he was just going to do what he said, which was, sing Feliz Navidad and just say Matt is a pedophile.
Right. Pedophile, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's exactly what he did.
That's great. Then we're not disappointed.
Okay, I gotta get my hands on this album.
That unfortunately that one can't go on the album.
What kind of negative? Oh wait, why?
That's you might want to ask Rackets about that, but that's a thing called defamation per se.
Oh, because it's a crime.
So in the spirit of this show,
Dame Pesos found the blatant use of his persona as a selling point for a project that in reality did not include his contribution to be quite dishonest, and released a video titled "Did My Room Records Use Me for Money?" as a response to the news.
Is Dame Pesos on it at all?
He makes some appearances.
Okay, good.
That's a lie. I have no appearances on their fucking album, you phony prostitute. They also told Dick that if they make a lot of money, they will release my song.
Well, hopefully he'll release the track on his own if this charts. Then.
Right.
Maybe that could be a goal.
If it does chart, yes, there's a distinct possibility that somehow makes it to the interwebs.
And in other news, YouTube unleashed an Orwellian new terms of service update in an attempt to shield popular YouTubers from criticism from us plebes at the bottom of the social media hierarchy. This update was filled with loosely defined guidelines and vague references that seemed to ban anything that could potentially hurt people's feelings. Poor YouTubers. You can't criticize them. It hurts too much. YouTube immediately got to work on deleting videos across the platform. Most notably, the content cop on Leafy is Here by iDubbbz. This caused a lot of people to realize that the days of YouTube are almost over. People have already started moving their content over to BitChute.com in an attempt to save their catalog of work before YouTube Thanoses all the good videos from the platform. We've had enough of Susan's abuse. And speaking of Susan, I decided that if harassment was seen as a reportable offense on YouTube, that the largest harasser of content creators on YouTube should be banned from the platform. Who is that harasser, you ask? Well, it's Susan Wojcicki herself. No other single person has done more to stifle conversation and cause creators to feel unsafe on the platform for simply expressing who they are and how they feel. Shame on you, Susan. You're everything you claim to fight against. So not only did I report Susan for harassing YouTubers, YouTube Health agreed with my take. Or at least the bot that was calling me Dingleberry was understanding that we need to oust Susan from her CEO position at YouTube. And now for a call to action to you, the viewer. Do you enjoy these videos? Do you want more this just in? Well, help us grow. Tell your uncaring family, tweet it out to your loser friends, think about me while making love to your spouse. How's about a thumbs up? Maybe check out the Patreon and tip your entertainer. The more feedback these videos get, the more videos I'll make. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to spread the word and tell the world about...
This is just in.